We interrupt our regularly scheduled program to bring you this live report from Lakeville.
I'm Bill Shields reporting live from Lakeville, where a single-family home has erupted into flames. See the firefighters in back of me getting their gear, trying to put this fire out. The flames have already gone through the roof of this house. We don't know much more at this point, but maybe we can find out. Let's go right here. Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt. Are you the homeowner?
Yeah.
Did everybody get out safely?
I don't know. My daughter, I haven't seen her.
Daughter missing.
They found Brittany.
No, they haven't.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry to report this fire looks like it may have taken a very tragic turn. Apparently, someone may be missing in this fire. Firefighters are still working on it. When we get more information, we'll get back to you. Reporting live from Lakeville, I'm Bill Shields, Channel 4 News.
I never thought we'd have to move. That decision was made for us by the fire.
All right, all set? Yes. Right there.
We loved our old house. We felt safe there. We loved the schools. We loved our neighbors.
All right, kiddo, good job.
Moving to a new house feels so weird. I don't know anybody in this neighborhood. Maybe there's no one my age here. I'll miss my best friend, Jimmy, because we were best friends and we lived on the same street.
Wow, our old house, it was perfect. We loved living there. I'd fixed it up. It meant everything to us. If we'd only known then what we know now, oh, our lives would be so different. I never thought our house could burn down. But after it happened...
You don't think about things like this. Fires just happen to other people. And then it happens to you. It was a terrible night, all because of just one mistake. Are you gonna be able to pick up Brittany from soccer practice?
Yeah, I got off early tomorrow, so it'll be all right.
The night of the fire, Jack and I were getting ready for bed. Brad was in his room. We had already said goodnight. And Brittany was in her bedroom. She slept downstairs.
Well, I heard Brittany's door open, and I knew she probably went to the kitchen for a snack.
It seemed like everyone was settling down. The house was quiet, and then all of a sudden the smoke alarms went off, loud.
What's that?
It's the smoke alarm. We needed to get the kids out, but heavy black smoke was coming up from downstairs, and I started to feel the heat coming up too. Oh no!
I'll get Brittany.
I'll get Brad!
I couldn't see downstairs. The smoke was so thick. And I had to get there for Brittany. The smoke, it was coming up and it was hot. I could hardly breathe. Thought we were all trapped. I thought I heard Brittany scream or yell up to us. I'm not sure.
I was really scared because all the smoke alarms were going off at one time, and it was so loud. Smoke was coming in and around my door. I had no idea what to do.
Brad!
Well, I touched the door and it was really hot. I was so scared. All of a sudden, my mom came through the door. I was so happy.
Brad, hey, all right, are you okay?
I couldn't get downstairs to Brittany. The fire was too much. So the only thing left was to head to Brad's room, go out the window, and look for Brittany when we got outside.
All right, okay? Go for the window, let's go.
I opened the window and I helped Brad get out. Our second floor wasn't that high. I took him by the hands and I lowered him as far as I could.
Then he dropped me. I was okay. And then I got up and waited for my parents.
Jack helped Brad out, and then me, and then himself. So I knew we were safe, but Brittany?
I had no idea that a fire could spread so quickly. There were flames and smoke everywhere. It was clear that even if she was inside, there was no way I could get to her.
Jack looked for Brittany, and Brad and I ran to our neighbor's house. I pounded on the door, and they let me in, and I called the fire department. It was the worst night of my life.
911 recorder line, what is your emergency?
I need the fire department, please. My house is on fire.
Okay, ma'am, what is your address?
My address is 83 Lake Avenue. Please send someone quick, please. Hurry.
911 to headquarters. Dispatch second alarm.
911 to Engine 1. Make entry for search and rescue.
When we arrived, the fire had extended upstairs. Mr. Richardson told the first arriving company that he hadn't seen his daughter, that she didn't get out. The fire was moving very fast, and I started to think we could have a fatality here. No one could survive those conditions. The Richardsons' home was a two-story wood frame structure with bedrooms both upstairs and downstairs. The fire started downstairs where their daughter Brittany slept. To survive a fire, you need to understand what you're up against. Smoke is really the killer in most fires. It blocks the light so you can easily become disoriented and trapped. As the fire builds, smoke moves in every direction, filling every room. It can fill a room in a matter of seconds. Anyone asleep upstairs could die of smoke inhalation without ever waking up. One breath of smoke like this can knock you down. Escape would be impossible after that. Until you see it for yourself, you might not understand how little time there is to escape. At first, the fire seems to spread slowly. People get deceived by this. They think they have time to gather up their things or make a phone call, but they don't. If there's enough air feeding the fire, it will continue to grow faster and faster as every second ticks by. And then, it seems like everything ignites at once. The fire is out of control and will continue to burn furiously, eventually consuming everything. So your best defense is to have smoke alarms. They warn you at the first sign of smoke and give you a fighting chance. And a closed door can hold back a lot of smoke, so at least you'll have a chance to get out another way. If you're escaping, avoid breathing the smoke. There may be breathable air under the smoke layer. We tell people, get low and go, and get out fast. This fire made everyone in the community take notice. We don't want another one like it. We need to get to the kids first.
Everybody has been affected by the Richardson fire. Brittany was one of my students, and Brad is a student here now. So it's natural for these kids to think to themselves, could this happen to me too?
Morning, class.
Children as young as 3rd grade like to get involved.
Anyone know what this is?
It's a smoke alarm.
They like the responsibility of reminding their parents to test smoke alarm batteries, although they're still too young to change the batteries themselves.
You should test your battery once a month.
You should change your batteries in your smoke alarm once a year.
You should replace your old smoke alarms with new ones every 10 years.
The Richardson fire made us all more aware of fire safety. Today,
Some of the kids told me sometimes they think about the fire, and they feel afraid. They worry that they might not be able to get out. We want them to make escape plans with their families so they know what to do and can get out fast. And having a meeting place outside is really important too. Just drawing up an escape plan isn't enough. Every member of the family needs to understand it.
If the fire was here, you could just go out the front door. But if the fire was blocking the front door, then I could go out the window. The main thing about an escape plan is that everyone needs 2 ways out, in case one way is blocked by smoke or flame.
If my bedroom was upstairs, the second way out that I would use would be to go through the window, and I'd probably need an escape ladder.
Escape ladders can be really important. You need to practice setting it up and getting it secure on the window. But kids shouldn't just climb out the window for practice.
All right, let's put in this battery.
Can I change the battery?
No, an adult should always put in the battery, but you know what? You can be the one to tell me every month when it's time to test it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna stick that guy there. Excellent. And now I want you to press that button and hold it down. It should do that beep again. There you go. That means it's working. You hold on to that. I'm going to put it up.
Honey, can I get you something to drink?
How about some lemonade? Hey, bud. How you doing on that escape plan?
Great, all we need is 2 ways out of every room.
All right.
I wish Brittany were here to help us with this plan.
I am here.
Hey, honey.
Right.
The game went by really fast and we won.
Oh, that's
Good job.
Are we working on the escape plan tonight?
We're ready. We're just waiting for you. Let's get started.
What room should we do first?
Let's start with my room. My first way out would be to go down the hall, down the stairs, and out the front door. Working on the escape plan reminds me of the night of the fire. Hello? I remember I was talking on the phone with my friend Anna this weekend. I have a soccer game. After the call, I lit a candle, which I used to do all the time in my room. I didn't know any better. I had some homework, but I didn't start it right away. So I had some pictures that I wanted to put in my photo album. And I remembered that I had some laundry that was in the dryer. So I rushed out to get my clothes. I forgot all about the candle. I just left it. I was in the basement for a little while when I heard the smoke alarm. And then I started smelling the smoke. I ran upstairs. The door to my room was open just a little bit, but smoke was pouring into the hallway. A lot of smoke. Mom! Dad! There's a fire! Get out!
It was so hot, I knew I had to get out fast. I was going crazy. I didn't know where Mom, Dad, or Brad were. Maybe they were still inside, or maybe they were unconscious from the smoke. I ran as fast as I could to the Johnsons to call the fire department, but they weren't home. So I went to the next neighbor, and I started ringing the doorbell.
Help! My house is on fire. We have to call the fire department.
I didn't know everyone got out. They went to the neighbor on the other side. That's why they didn't see me. They thought I might still be inside, trapped, or dead.
Mom! Dad!
When we saw Brittany that night, it was the best moment of my life.
She had made it out. She was alive.
I know what I did was really stupid. It's so obvious. Fire is not something to be taken lightly. Sure, I knew that before, but I didn't really know it. Smoke builds up so fast, and it can kill you or the people that you love.